Hey, friends of the theater, welcome back to this week's episode of Snapshot Sacramento, this week at the theater for March 7th, 2023. Well, we're soundly into the third month of the year, and I've got some exciting things to share with you that are going on in our local theater scene. We're always so happy to have you here with us each week here on Twitch. We're brought to you by the Sacramento Area Regional Theater Alliance. We are SARTA, and you can reach us at our website, sarta.com, where you can find spaces to upload the information for any of the theater productions your theater company is getting ready to do. We'd love to hear about that. You can also give us your information on any special events, auditions. There's lots of auditions coming up. It's been so exciting to watch theater start to blossom and unfold again in our area, and I'm thoroughly excited each week to get here and share this with you. So let's get started because I've got some fun things to share. We've got special events. We've got one that is a special announcement. I want to send out a big congratulations to Celebration Arts Theater Company. They've been around for a very long time and are so well deserving of this accolade. And I'm going to read you a media alert. You know, we don't get these very often. This is a really big fun deal. This is coming from the Assembly Member Kevin McCarthy's office, and they are awarding a $714,068 award to Celebration Arts, Sacramento's premier Black theater company. This was released today. Assembly Member Kevin McCarthy, a Democrat from Sacramento, presents a check to Celebration Arts Theater in the amount of $714,068. Let's get the money right, you know? That's a lot of money. Get overwhelmed. From the 2023-2024 state budget. The funds will be used to increase administrative staff and make necessary capital building improvements to its B Street Theater. If you are in the Sacramento area and you remember this, when B Street Theater, the title B Street Theater group, moved out of their space over on B Street in downtown, they moved over to the Sophia, which is their new space over off of further into Midtown near the freeway. Celebration Arts took that space. They were in a tiny little space over in East Sac, and now they're in that space on B Street. But the building could use some help, and this money is just a wonderful, wonderful windfall to help with that. Let's see, making necessary improvements. Additionally, these funds will support acquiring new theatrical lighting and technology investments, which will allow Celebration Arts Capital's Sacramento's premier Black theater to expand to a new level of operation after 37 years of bringing quality theater and arts programs to the Sacramento community. I say, well done, Celebration Arts, and well done, Assemblyman McCarthy, for recognizing them like that. So it's going to be wonderful. They're going to do, pardon me, had to sneeze. They're going to do the presentation this Friday, March 10th at noon until 12:30 over at Celebration Arts at B Street. So I'm sure they would welcome anyone who wanted to come down and cheer them on and applaud for them. There'll be Assembly Member McCarthy, of course, and then Celebration Arts founder James Wheatley, the artistic director James Ellison III, board members Halifu Osamari, Kelly McDowell, Nicole Maneker, Samuel Jenkins, and Voorhees Franklin. These are all tried and true, steadfast names in our theater community here, and especially in our Black theater community here. So I am just thrilled to the moon for all of them that they're going to be able to get this money and do the improvements to that space and continue to bring us quality, amazing theater in the years to come. It's going to be wondrous. So excited for them. So excited. Had to put a special slide in here to just say congratulations to Celebration Arts because that's fabulous. But there's more special events coming. So did you know that if you wanted to go over to the Woodland Public Library for story time, you could get a visit from Corduroy. Woodland Opera House is putting on a production of Corduroy the Bear, if you have small children around, you may have seen this book. Corduroy books have been a part of children's literature for many years now, and they're doing the play over at Woodland Opera House. Well, our wonderful character, Corduroy the bear, is going to come over and have craft time and photo opportunities after the story time. So you'll get a visit from Corduroy. So if you're in the Woodland area on March 11th, that's this Saturday, at 10 o'clock in the morning over in the children's area of the library, they're going to have a visit from Corduroy. I think that's so wonderfully sweet. And another way we can show that the theater community is reaching out into the greater community to share their love of this art form, this acting, this storytelling, which is ultimately what theater is massive amounts of storytelling. So I absolutely love this, that they're doing that. Thank you, Woodland Opera House, for making that happen. They had a new date that I think I shared with you last week, and I'm sharing it with you again this week because it's happening this weekend, this Saturday. Because Volcano Theater Company is located up the hills, and if you're anywhere around the Northern California area, or if you've even been watching the news, you know we've gotten a little bit of precipitation. And when you get higher up in the elevations, because it's been so cold, that precipitation has been becoming lots and lots and lots of snow. And many of our folks and friends from our theater companies have gotten snowed into their homes in Grass Valley and Placerville, all those kinds of places, which we consider down low. Anywhere up higher is really getting snow. So Volcano had some problems with the first, weekend that they had planned, because it was late in February and they were up to their little kneecaps in snow. So they moved it out to this weekend. It's been a little bit calmer. It's still been rainy, but it hasn't been so snowy. So this Saturday, they're now going to have the kickoff party for their 2023 season. So here we go. You'll be able to go. There's going to be food and contests. It's going to be at the Armory Hall in Volcano at 5:30. There's going to be a raffle going on. There's going to be a potluck that's going to happen at 6 o'clock in the evening, and then some presentations and things going on. It should be great fun. Costume extravaganza. They've got all sorts of things planned. So if you have the time, they're kicking off the 2023 season and celebrating 50 years of doing theater in Volcano. Community theater has longevity, and thank you to all those wonderful, dedicated volunteers who are always stepping up, putting blood, sweat, tears, and cash into doing these wonderful, wonderful shows in the areas so that people can enjoy them. We appreciate you. The Friends of the Fulton El Camino Parks and Rec District are presenting a 70s dance party. Ooh, get your best disco wear out because you want to go to this. This is a fundraising event to benefit the Friends of the Fulton El Camino Parks and Rec District. The money is going to go to supporting the children's programs at the Park and Rec District. So win-win. You get 70s dance music and you get to support great children's programs at the Park and Rec Department. It's going to be on Friday, March 31st, and then again on Saturday, April 1st. So 2 times that you can get to go to this great 70s dance party. You could probably get more information at their website. You can get tickets at Eventbrite. So check them out and go to the 70s dance party. Again, get your best disco gear out. Go to the party. Well, that's all the special events and great announcements, but we've got some auditions to tell you about. So get those resumes and headshots ready. This one's coming up in March, a little bit further on in March 19th and 20th at Roseville Theater Arts Academy. They're having youth auditions for The Lightning Thief, which is open to actors age 14 to 24. 14 to 24. So again, March 19th and 20th at 7 in the evening. They're going to be at the 4th Street Rehearsal Studio in Woodland. This is for the Woodland Opera House, pardon me. Wrong, not RTAA's this time. This is Woodland Opera House. They're going to do The Lightning Thief. And it's going to take place on the 19th and 20th. This is based on a best-selling book. So if you've never read the book, Percy Jackson the Lightning Thief, wonderful series of books there too. So this will be great if you good children youth theater. So if you've got some young people in your household that would like to audition, get them over to the Woodland Opera House for the auditions for The Lightning Thief. Chautauqua is having auditions for The Wind in the Willows. It's coming up very quickly, like tomorrow, March 8th, and then again on Thursday, March 9th. Both of these will be at 6 p.m. at the Chautauqua Playhouse on Ingle Road at the La Sierra Community Center. Auditions are open to everyone. And it's based on the story by Kenneth Graham of Mr. Toad and His Friends. So you've got all these wonderful adventures that are happening in the English countryside, and it will be a wonderful, wonderful event. It'll be cold readings from the script, so you don't have to prepare anything. If you have a resume and headshot, bring that. They would like you to have that if it's available. And if you need more information, you can get in touch with them at chautauquaplayhouse.org from their website. So check it out. Auditions for Chautauqua Children's Theater's production of Wind in the Willows. If you fancy yourself as a good improvisational person, they're having some improv auditions on Monday, March 28th at 7 p.m. at the Sierra 2 Center. That's over on 24th Street in room 13. And this is put on by the Empire Arts Collective. Empire Arts does a number of different events around town each year, and they are a performing arts nonprofit looking for unique opportunities that create joy and community and provide a lot of different experiences. And improv and choir and poetry and all these kinds of things have been part of what they've presented over the years. So this will be improv auditions. Get your jokes together and get down there and see if you can be a part of the show they're putting together. Winters Theater Company has auditions on Wednesday, March 29th and Thursday, March 30th at 7 p.m. for Tony and Tina's wedding. Would you like to be part of the wedding party? You could be one of the wedding guests. They're going to be auditioning folks at the Green River Brewing Company and Tap Room. Well, that sounds fun just all by itself. If you know, even if you don't get a part in a show, you can have a great beer. That's in Puda Creek Road in Winters, California. The production is audience participation comedy. They're looking for 15 males and 11 females. Lots of people, age range from 20 to 70. Everybody's welcome. So you get down there and you need to be able to have, they ask you to have the ability to improvise with people because the auditions will consist of improvisations and some cold readings from the script. So again, all you folks who fancy yourself funny, get down there and audition for this show. The show is actually going to run from May 5th and 6th and 7th at the Green River Tap Room. So for further information, you can get in touch with them over there or get in touch with the Winters Theater Company through their website. Resurrection Theater Company is announcing their auditions for their fall and winter productions for this year. They're doing 2 shows, and they're holding auditions on March 19th from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. over at the Wilkerson Theater, which is in the 25th and R Street complex in Midtown. The 2 plays that they're auditioning for are Take Me Out, which is going to open in September, and then Straight White Men, which is opening in November and playing into December of this year. So these are late in the year productions, but they're doing their auditions now to line up their cast. So if you think you'd like to be a part of these shows, please, by all means, get in touch with them over at Resurrection Theater and go down for the auditions on March 19th at the Wilkerson Theater from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. We should now shift over and see what's playing in Sacramento. And you know what? There's a lot of things playing. I actually went to 2 shows last week. I was supposed to go to 3. I got caught up in another project and completely spaced on the 3rd one. There's so much to do now, and it's so great because everything's pretty good. You want to go and see it. So let's see what's playing right now. You can go to Chautauqua Playhouse, where you can see the Tom Stoppard production called The Real Inspector Hound. And this is going to be playing, it started on the 24th and it's going to be playing through March 26th. So you still have some time to get your tickets and go see this production. The performances are on Fridays and Saturdays at 8 p.m. and then again on Sundays at 2 o'clock. And again, this is at the Chautauqua Playhouse over on Ingle Road in the La Sierra Community Center space. The Real Inspector Hound. This is also the final weekend for Bright Star, the book and story by Steve Martin and music and lyrics and story by Edie Brickell. This has been running since February 17th, and I have to tell you, it's been to sold out audiences. You can't even get a ticket right now for this because it's already sold out. They've got three more shows this weekend. So congratulations, those of you who did manage to get tickets for this. You're going to love this show. It's playing at the CalCap Block Studios Black Box Theater out off of Horn Road in Suite 100 here in Sacramento. Bright Star, the musical, put on by Green Valley Theater Company. It's amazing. I've seen it. It's really good. This one we had posted before, but we had a bit of a date change due to illness and things like that. So, yeah, illness is still a real thing. I know I've taken down our theater etiquette slide that we shared before about, maybe you do still want to wear your mask in the theater, but this was a case where several actors got sick, so they had to back it up a little bit. So the date change on this, instead of starting on the 2nd of March when they intended, they're opening now on the 9th of March, this Thursday. The 9th of March, and they'll play through the 12th. So this is Beyond Persuasion with City Theater of Sacramento City College. It's based on a book by Jane Austen, and it's adapted and directed by Lori Ann DeLapp-Grandin. When Anne Elliot was persuaded to end a relationship with Captain Frederick Wentworth, little did she know that she would meet him 8 years later. Do Anne and Frederick get a second chance at love? Or has Frederick found another? Well, I guess you're just going to have to go and see Beyond Persuasion to find out at City Theater, Sacramento City College. Another great show out right now is called Exit the Body, and this is by Fred Carmichael. This is a mystery writer who rents a house that is the rendezvous point for some jewel thieves, and the focal point of the set is a closet which opens into a living room and a library, and a body found in the closet promptly disappears only to be succeeded by another. Good murder mystery, okay? So the performance dates for Exit the Body are Fridays and Saturdays at 8 p.m. and then on Sundays at 4 p.m. are their matinees. So they've still got tickets available. You can make a reservation or call the theater. This is with Theater in the Heights. For more information, you can check out their website, Theater in the Heights, for Exit the Body. The Pirates of Penzance is playing on Friday and Saturdays at 7:30 and Sundays at 2 o'clock, starting on March 3rd, so it's already open, and it will be playing through the end of the month on March 26th. All of the performances are going to be at the Gene Henderson Performing Arts Center in Davis. This is being produced by the Davis Musical Theater Company, DMTC. Tickets are $18 for general, which is a great price for theater tickets, $16 for students and seniors, and they can be purchased online at dmtc.org, or you can get them on phone, or you can pay cash in person. There's a number of ways you can get it. If you enjoy Gilbert and Sullivan, if you like this kind of musical variety theater, you're going to enjoy The Pirates of Penzance, put on by the Davis Musical Theater Company. Get your tickets now. Based on The Taming of the Shrew, this play is called The Taming, and it's by Lauren Gunderson, and they're playing on Friday and Saturday at 8 p.m., March 3rd through the 25th, so you still have some time to go and get your tickets to see this one. It's playing at the Wilkerson Theater, which is over in the 25th and R Street complex, downtown and Midtown, Sacramento. You can get tickets online, resurrectiontheater.com. for The Taming by Lauren Gunderson. Another classic. Most of the things by Agatha Christie I absolutely love, and this one is no different. This is Murder on the Orient Express. This is written by Agatha Christie and adapted by Ken Ludwig. It's directed by Connie Machenhaupt, and they're producing this up at Sutter Street Theater Company. This will be playing right now, through April 2nd. So you have time to get your tickets to go see Murder on the Orient Express, Fridays and Saturdays at 7 p.m. 7:30 p.m. And then on Sundays at 4:30 p.m. This is rated PG-13, so it might not be the best for wee bitty people, but it's always a great romp through an Agatha Christie murder mystery. And if you've never seen this one, it's really, really good. Murder on the Orient Express. The Messiah Begins with Me. And this is 6 funny performances. It started today, March 7th, and it's playing through the 12th this weekend. And it's going to be in the Three Penny Theater. This is also in the R Street Complex, 25th and R. It's the small theater, and it's got free parking, and all tickets are only $25 for Messiah Begins with Me. A wonderful, wonderful comedy playing at the Three Penny Theater. That was a lot that's playing right now, but wait until you see what we've got coming up soon. There's so much more. Bus Stop is coming up soon. I was talking with another theater friend of mine just this weekend who has a part in this show, and I need to go and see it. I'm so excited that they're in it. This one will start on March 17th and play through the 26th. And if you think this sounds familiar, it is. It was a movie back in the day. It was a dramatic comedy dramatic comedy, dramedy, if you will, nominated for a couple of Tony Awards. And this was turned into a motion picture, and it starred Marilyn Monroe. So this was, 1956? Yeah, before most of us were born, right? So tickets are selling really fast for this because Bus Stop's a great show. So please, get in touch with Placer Community Theater Company so you can get your tickets to go see Bus Stop. It's going to be outstanding. Sierra College Theater Arts Department is presenting a very serious dramatic play. This is The Crucible. This talks to the interesting time in our social history when we were doing witch trials and the Puritans were trying to purge themselves of witchcraft, and set in old Salem, and it's going to be dramatic. It's going to be wonderful. It focuses on a young farmer and his wife and a young servant girl who maliciously causes the wife's arrest for witchcraft. $7 for students, $12 for Sierra College faculty and staff, and $15 for seniors, $17 for general admission. So the tickets are really affordable for this. Performances will start on March 24th, and they're usually at 7:30 in the evening. They will have some Sunday matinees. Matinees will be at 2 o'clock, so you have your choice of when you would like to go. They're going to have a director's talk back on Thursday, April 13th at the 7 p.m. show. So you could go to that one too and get to hear some of the engagement from the director of this. The Crucible, playing at Sierra College Theater Arts Department. Heathers, the musical, the high school edition, is by Lawrence O'Keefe and Kevin Murphy, and it's being directed by Mark Cornfield. The choreography will be by Diane Hull, and it's going to open on March 11th and play through April 2nd. For reservations for this, you can go to the SutterStreetTheater.com/tickets for the Heathers, or you can call the theater up and get your tickets. It should be wonderful. They call this a heartfelt and homicidal new show based on the greatest teen comedy of all time. Well, that sounds wonderful and intriguing. Heathers, the musical, the high school edition. This one is opening tomorrow. This one is going to be at B Street Theater. This is Ms. Holmes and Ms. Watson by Kate Hamill, Apartment 2B. Ms. Holmes and Miss Watson's brings Joan Watson into modern-day London, where she teams up with the erratic but brilliant Ms. Sherlock Holmes on her most intriguing and dangerous case. Come see this hilarious update on the classic Arthur Conan Doyle tale with a gender-bending twist. Gotta love it. March 8th, this opens tomorrow, through April 16th. So you've got time to get your tickets for this. And again, it's playing at B Street Theater, Ms. Holmes and Ms. Watson, apartment 2B. This one is by Capitol Stage. Capitol Stage has been putting on some amazing shows. It's going to be opening on March 15th and play through April 16th. It's called Heroes of the Fourth Turning by Will Aubrey and it's directed by Michael Stevenson. This is its Sacramento premiere, and this was a 2020 Pulitzer Prize finalist. So some fine writing on this play. It's going to be very poignant because, as the bio says, days after the white supremacist riot in Charlottesville, 4 old friends gather for a reunion at their conservative Catholic alma mater in Wyoming. As the party stretches late into the night, they grapple with their beliefs, their place in the world. The reunion becomes less a celebration than a vicious fight that spirals into clashing politics and spiritual chaos. On a chilly night in the middle of America, Will Aubrey's haunting play offers grace and disarming clarity, speaking to the heart of a country at war with itself. This one is going to be heavy, I can tell already. So prepare yourself for an evening of wonderful theater. Capitol Stage is presenting Heroes of the Fourth Turning. Empire Arts is also putting on an improv comedy show. They had auditions earlier. Now they've got a comedy show that's starting this Friday, March 10th at 8 p.m. It's going to be over at the Sierra 2 Center over at 2791 24th Street in room 13 with Shark Sparksley. Tickets are at the EmpireArtsCollective.com. That's the EmpireArtsCollective.com. So come on in for a laugh if you want to watch a really good improv comedy show. Thank you, Empire Arts Collective. Keep us laughing. SpongeBob Musical, a master's production, is being produced at the Roseville Theater Arts Academy. This will open this Friday, March 10th, and will play through the 25th. They do have one Saturday performance on March 18th that has an ASL interpreter, an American Sign Language interpreter with it. So if you have someone who has need of that service, you could go to that particular performance. Or if you just want to see an amazing take on theater interpretation, you can go watch the ASL interpreters do theater for you. This is SpongeBob Musical, a master's production at Roseville Theater Arts Academy. The Lion King Jr. is being put on by the Davis Musical Theater Company. This is going to be March 11th, that's this Saturday, through April 2nd at the Gene Henderson Performing Arts Center. The Lion King Jr., this is some of Disney's finest musical work, and it's going to be the Young Performers Theater. The Moors is starting also this Friday, March 10th. A wonderful period mystery story with great characters. This poignant tale of love and loss will be playing this week, Saturday and Sunday at 7:30. Friday and Saturday, pardon me, at 7:30, and then Sunday at 2. Again, March 10th through April 1st. The Moors, and this is at Big Idea Theater Company. I mentioned that Corduroy was going to be putting on a special at the library this coming weekend. Well, that's because Corduroy is coming to the Woodland Opera House pretty soon. March 17th through the 26th, Corduroy will be playing at the Woodland Opera House, the classic Woodland Opera House, and you can get your tickets right now to that production. Also coming up very soon, it's going to start on March 17th and play through the 26th at the Winters Theater Company, is the production of Art by Yasmina Riza. And it's going to be a limited engagement at the Winters Community Center Theater on 2001 Railroad Avenue in Winters. Tickets are on sale right now for this production also, so you can get them through Eventbrite, or you can go to the Winters Theater Company website and get your tickets for Art. The Playwrights Collective is putting on 6-part plays in search of one authentic self. These are different playwrights from our town, and they're going to be at the Howe Avenue Theater on Cottage Way, April 14th, 15th, 16th, 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. So just 2 weekends for this. Voices. 6 different plays by 6 different playwrights. It should be great fun. You can contact the Playwrights Collective to get your tickets for this. Another production coming soon to RTAA is Finding Nemo Jr. The Disney Pixar franchises are huge, and they make great children's theater, and they're always so much fun. The choreographer is going to be Topeka Vaughn, and the musical director is Jennifer Vaughn. This is a youth and little ones workshop, Finding Nemo Jr. So, you know, who can resist cute kids on stage? Come on. You know you want to see this. So, Saturday, May 13th, through Saturday, May 13th at the Roseville Theater Arts Academy on Vernon Street in Roseville. Get your tickets now because they are going on sale. Also coming, this one's coming in April. I should have switched those, so this one was first. RTAA is going to present Sean Rooster and the Missing Magical Fiddlestick. What a name. Sean Rooster and the Missing Magical Fiddlestick. This is going to open on Saturday, April 22nd and play through Sunday, April 30th at the Roseville Theater Arts Academy out on Vernon Street in Roseville. Again, you can get your tickets for this young people's performance of Sean Rooster and the Missing Magical Fiddlestick. They ask you to come watch their young performers tackle love and loss in William Shakespeare's classic tale. This is Romeo and Juliet, put on by the McLaughlin Theater Company. It will be opening on March 17th and play through the 19th, March 17th and 18th at 7 p.m. and on the 18th and 19th at 2 p.m. So there's some group rates available for the English and drama classes that want to come out and see this particular show. So if you've got a group from your school or something like that that would like to go and see this, please get in touch with them. Again, the McLaughlin Theater Company is presenting Romeo and Juliet. Do you like Neil Sedaka songs? Do you remember who Neil Sedaka is? Some amazing music has come from this gentleman, and it's being featured in a production called Breaking Up is Hard to Do at the Lincoln Theater Company on April 28th through May 14th. April 28th through May 14th. I'll bet there'll be a lot of singing along for this. Get in touch with Lincoln Theater Company so you can get your tickets for Breaking Up is Hard to Do by Neil Sedaka. The tickets are on sale. I was looking at their website earlier today for this, so they are on sale. Well, we've got a lot of things that we just covered this evening, and I'd like to tell you, I'd really love to tell people about what's going on at your theater too. So if you want us to publicize your program, please contact us. You can shoot us an email, sarda.com. You can go to the website and upload your information yourself, and we'll put it on our community calendar so that when people are looking for things to do in theater in our area, they can go to the SARDA website, and it's all there on a nice big calendar that you helped us populate. Send us your information and your pictures, your posters and things like that, so we can get those nice graphics in there, and we'll publicize what's going on at your theater, okay? So contact us. Let us know what's happening. If you have not already done so and you're hanging out here with me, please click the follow button here on Twitch, and you'll get the notifications when the feed comes on. I'm going to have some more special guests. I've got another one lined up that I need to do interviews with, and then we'll have another good community conversation coming up soon. Or you can follow us on Facebook, or we're also on Instagram. I shouldn't make those ors. I should make them ands. Follow us on all the places. Follow us here and on Facebook and on Instagram. We're always doing updates. You can find us at Sarda Theaters. Oh, I forgot an and. And you can find us on YouTube. We have a YouTube channel where all of these broadcasts get archived. So if you missed something or you wanted to go back and hear some information about something, you can go back and find that again on our Facebook page. YouTube channel, pardon me, not on the Facebook page, on the YouTube channel. Because like I said, we archive all of these. We archive the Tuesday night, this week at the theaters. We archive our community conversations. So if you're interested in one of our community conversation partners, you can go back and take a look at what they've shared with us and listen to their broadcast. It would be wonderful. We would love to have you do that. So find us. We're all over the place, kind of. Just find us. Follow us, Sarda Theaters. This is the only time when you're permitted to stalk us on social media. I tell you this every week, and I hope you'll make it come true for me sometimes. I will see you at the theater. If you see me, say hi, please, and have a great week. Enjoy some community theater. Take care, everyone. We'll see you again soon.